Hello, good morning and welcome. Just like to say thank you for the likes and the subscriptions. I do appreciate them. We've it's the 24th of July and it's just about 8 o'clock. It's about 1 minute to. So we'll start with the New Zealand USD and we're about we're about at start position there. It's been up and come down overnight. We've got a short ratio on the commitment of traders of 7.3 to 1. Now, that is a fair extreme, to be quite honest. So the we're 6,600 long and 44,700 short. So we are expecting this pair to short quite dramatically. Um, they've been following the trend line up. This trend line was also divergence on the RSI. Now it did break out above it, and it's come back down to below the 69.1. I believe that if I wasn't in it, up here would be a really good sell position. So anyway, that's one we're watching. The USD CAD. There is a long ratio of 1.3 to 1, which is just starting to turn around. Expect that this might have a little bit more downside. We're making we're about at entry where we were this morning. We're just below the support. I don't know if we're just going to pop back up, but just keeping an eye on that for the moment. There is a lot of potential in this pair. I want to see it come back up to at least 135. So the trend line on the RSI as yet hasn't been broken. I might just move that over a little bit so we do get a confirmed uptrend, and it's made a really good low. We're well below the 30.9. We're at 20.8. So there we go. So when it turns around, it should be good. Next one, USD Japanese yen. We came down last night. I might just have got into a little bit of profit there, but it sort of it's popped back up again. We've got a short ratio of 4.6 to 1. My target is down here, recent lows. So we'll see how that goes. But we had 14,000 nearly extra longs added last week, and we actually lost some of the shorts. So that gave us quite a good ratio of 4.6 to 1 for the Japanese yen. So that's long the Japanese yen, short the pair. The USD Mexican peso. We've bobbed along the bottom. We seem to be making a little bit of a turnaround. We have a long ratio on the pair of 2.8 to 1. So the changes last week, we lost 10,000 of the longs off the Mexican peso and we added 4,000 shorts. So I would like to see that actually flatten out this week, and hopefully we'll get back in it on a long. Euro GBP come down slightly this morning. It is massively overbought. We have a divergence of 2.9 to 1 short for the pair. That isn't absolutely massive, but basically I think this is well overbought and it's going to come back down. I'm in it down here, which is like 80, nearly 88, 87, 90, 60. So I think there's a lot of downside to this. My medium-term target is 86 and my long-term target is just below 84. So that's where I think it's going. The pound New Zealand dollar, the divergence is 8.4 to 1 long. So it's down on support at the moment at 1.74. I'm waiting for a bit of an upturn in this. Um, I've been in it quite a while. I have two very small trades just here, um, but I think there's quite a lot of upside in this. The New Zealand dollar is well overbought and ought to fall really well. But this is the prime suspect of the bunch. This is the AUD JPY. This is short 11.2 to 1 on the commitment of traders. If you're not in it, this looks like it's going to bounce back up to about half the way through this long down candle. That I would see as if it was me, I would see that as a good selling opportunity. So I have already got a trade in. It came up to, this was a little bit of resistance here, which it actually went through, but I did get in it short just there. That was just breaking the trend line earlier today. We've come through the trend line on the RSI, and we're below the 69.1. So we'll see where that goes, but that should be an absolutely terrific trade. There is a lot of downside to this. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully see you again tomorrow. Cheers now. Bye.